I'm trying to get things set up with the visually impaired department to help me like assess with like living skills and things like that. I'm still on the wait list to get a guide dog. So those are all things that will be happening in the near future, but for right now, I am just kind of trying to make it on my own. I did buy some bumpy dots. I don't know what they're called, bump dots. They are little, they're little like individual dots. So it comes with like a whole strip of it. They're like individual dots that you can stick on a microwave or a stove or something so that you know where the button is to push it. Which my mom and I did, like my mom put tape over some of the buttons so that I knew what buttons to push on the stove and the microwave. But these are the better way to do it with the bump dots. So we got the bump dots and we replaced the tape that my mom made for the DIY accessibility with the bump dots. So here are the bump dots. They put it over the little, so this one's on the cook time and then add 30 seconds. And there's one on the number 1 so that I can push it and just cook for a minute. There's one on a 5 so I know where it is, and there's one on a 0 so I know where it is. And then underneath that there is there's start and stop or cancel. So that's what they put on the microwave. And then down on the oven there's one for the button to turn the oven on and one to turn it off. There's a bake button that has a dot on it, and then there's the up or down so that if I need to add or decrease the temperature on it, I can. And then on the stove itself, they put it on the dials. So there's one where it's on high, so I know where to stop when it's on high, one on medium, and one on the low. And that's all. So, and then they put one on the other dial for the stove as well. So those are for the 2 front burners of the stove. And that way I can cook on the stove, I can cook in the oven, or I can cook with the microwave. And that's my accessibility for my blindness. So bump dots are awesome. Get them on Amazon, guys. They're not too expensive, pretty cheap. I think they only cost me like $6.99 for like a whole, like 2 big packs. So yeah. So if you guys are interested in the blind accessibility and being able to cook for yourself, the bump dots are really excellent help with cooking when you're blind. So go onto Amazon. They're really cheap. Like I think I got them for like $6.99 for a pack, like 2 packs of like big sheets of them, and they're individual dots. So go get them. They're awesome.